Hey everybody, Charlie902 here, and welcome back to Paradise Killer. When we last left off, well, we were exploring the island and trying to collect as much intel as we could. We were also listening to some jamming beats as we were going. Speaking of jamming beats, I have lowered the music volume a tad. Should still be pretty audible, but hopefully not overpowering with my voice here. I also have my gain turned up. I might need to turn that down some. Hopefully I'm not clipping too much. We'll see. But yeah, so far, awesome game. I believe we left off right around here. I had to walk to the phone booth to save. Obviously, there is no autosave in this game. So we're going to continue kind of exploring. I want to look down here and everything, but kind of want to work like outside in. We also missed the prison cell. I forget what it was called. This thing. So I think we go from over here. So I think this is the older apartment. So we're going to go check that out now. We've already scoured the beach here, so we should be pretty straight on items at the beach. I'll still take a glance down. What was that? Oh, it's a ladder. I'll still take a glance here and there just to make sure I didn't miss anything. There's also these cables. We turned some switches on over here. I don't rightly know what we did. We'll continue to turn on. There's Sinji over there. Turn on. So I don't know what that does or why. There's an item. Let's check that out. Alright, we got the glinting golden crown. Sacred reward for pyramid envisioning. Okay. Citizen was very faithful. Okay, cool, I guess. Envision the pyramid like that. This is not an altar. I thought this was an altar for praying to the moon god, but apparently it's not. It's just kind of its own thing. What is this? The plaque says, the green goat sparks a flame. Huh. Is this one of the seals? Once again, the green goat sparks a flame. What are you? You are a goat with many arms. Interesting. Foam over here. Should we start unlocking these save points? I don't know yet. I kind of want to save my blood crystals to kind of see what's for sale at the shop. We can tell from the menu that there are upgrades, and we may want those upgrades. Oh, we got a call. Yes, yes. Hello? Oh, that's Crimson Acid? Is that their name? I was hoping you would come to see me by now, lady. Hello, Crimson. You remember my voice, but you don't come and visit? Well, I don't know where you're at. Where are you at? Wanted to, but I have no idea where you are on this island. Come and find me in the sewers under the apartments. I have a nice little setup there. What are you doing in the sewers? Been gone for 10 islands? Things change. You're trading secrets for money? I've got things to tell you for a price. Got something for Starlight as well. A nice upgrade that will shine light on some truths. You're going to need some firmware upgrades to break into all the nightmare computers. I've got one to sell you. Hey, see? This is why I wanted to save some money. Now I'll take a trip to the sewers. If you're having trouble finding me, use Starlight's AR mode. Starlight's functionality is supposed to be a secret. With a program, lady, I just set myself to findable. I'll show up in the AR mode now. Okay, so you were purposely hiding yourself. I'll be waiting, bring crystals. I'm not running a charity. Still don't know if I trust her. Left control. Sewers, I would imagine, is down. There. That's the apartments we just left, right? Kind of want to check that out. So, yeah, I think we're going to head over there now. Quickly, though, I do want to hit this. I don't know what that does. We'll come back to look at all this. I see this item. We're going to go ahead and grab it. We're going to go ahead and talk to somebody, too. Tower broadcast music. Tape in here. We'll take the tape. Watch the sunset with me, listen to the ocean just one last time. The sunset heals all. Does it though? What's up, brother? This paradise is creeping me out. When the veil falls and the naked body of crime is exposed, the island begins to crumble. The balance is tilted and the illusion falls apart. When the veil falls, naked body of crime. What illusion are we talking about? Where did you hear that? Where'd you hear that? Screw you, I thought of that all by myself. You people, every time someone tries something new or tries to better themselves, you tell them to get screwed. I mean, I didn't tell you to get screwed. I just thought maybe you heard that somewhere. I keep seeing items. I want to leave, but... Suspicious videotape. Unmarked videotape strikes fear in the minds of the cautious. What's on it? Who made it? Why was it abandoned? Why are we still using VHS? Will I be put on the list if the authorities know that I have it in my possession? Are you insinuating there's like something horrible in there? Is there a reason to turn this water on? Grab this. Gaudy blood pendant. Gemstone fused with the owner's blood, worn by the prideful with something to show. I love how the images are like early 90s style of art. Like VGA, SVGA era. I love it. Alright. Definitely digging the style and feel of this game. Alright, let's go find Crimson Acid and see if we can buy upgrades for Starlight. Now, we may need to go in like through a path down here. We hit control. Crimson Acid's over there. You said sewers below the apartments, right? I don't recall seeing any entrances around here. Yeah, like straight down here almost. So unless there's like a hidden door, maybe we can go in here. And we may need to enter from like a side area. I don't recall there being any doors we could physically interact with, right? They're all controlled by like a panel or something. Okay, so we may need to hop down over here, maybe go in down there. So let's try that. Rather than hopping down, we'll take the path so maybe we can find some items. It's over here. Ladder. So if you get caught in the current, I imagine you can hop on this ladder here. Is there anything on the other side? No, it doesn't look like it. More skulls, because why not? What is this? A monument to the moon, the sphere of death that is split in two by a great chasm that can fill the room. Silence from the deserted city on the dark side. Isn't that where that god's supposed to be? Sewer maintenance access, right? Right. That is probably the way. Might as well hit this. Save our game.
Getting saved.
And then let's check this little area out here just real quick before we leave. Make sure there's no items. Can we crouch? We cannot crouch. We've established that. But let's try C. Hey, we can crouch. Okay. I usually don't prefer C to be crouch. I like control to do it. But in a game like this where I'm not required to have lightning fast reflexes, I think we can leave it as is. Bunch of peppers. Yep, we are going to have to go down there. You guys see that down there? Check that out in a bit. Let's go see Crimson Acid first. Make sure we look around, check behind doors. Mist has told me that. Or taught me that, rather, not told me. Well, there's Crimson Acid. Weird location for you, but hey, whatever's clever. Alright, let's talk to Crimson.
Crimson Acid.
It's weird. Little title screens. Good to see you again, lady. It's been too long.
Crimson Acid.
Born in the hospital of our martyred goat, England, in AD 1002 under the sign of Endless Moon. As a teenager, Crimson left home to fight for Endless Moon in France. She excelled at guerrilla operations, became known as the glamour of the battlefield due to her stunning beauty and presence. When the great betrayal happened, she fled to join the Syndicate.
Thank you.
Hello, Starlight. We're in a dark time. Someone has played a hell of a hand against the Syndicate. It's bad enough to bring the Exile back.
Sorry.
Forgive me for being blunt, Crimson, but... Head, things changed. While you're gone, I got blessed by the gods. Really? Was your head something different before? New style. Just give her a compliment. New look suits you. Adds a certain je ne sais quoi to the ensemble.
That's strange.
What's the A to B to C with the sewer pad? Quiet place to get away from everyone.
Thank you.
After I became blessed, Montserrat convinced me to be the Syndicate's idol.
B.
Someone for the citizens to look up to. If you pray hard enough and serve the gods as best you can, yada yada yada. That kind of thing. It's good to have a place to hide away and run my sideline. Everyone needs their own space. Let's get nostalgic. What happened to the glamour of the battlefield? It's a long time since anyone called me that. The old life is over. You miss it? Everyone misses their old life. Nostalgia is a curse, lady. I don't miss Exile. Give it time. You're stepping into the Viper's nest.
Good work.
So you want to buy a secret? All right, we got a shop here. Well, no, this isn't quite a shop. This is a little bit of everything. Let's see the upgrades first. How can I help, lady? I'm not worried about skins. They're non-functional. Let's do upgrades. Got any upgrades for Starlight?
I have my way.
You've come to the right place. Guess you're breaking into those nightmare computers looking for evidence, right? We got an upgrade which will give Starlight the ability to read more of the symbols. Get you into more systems and more
Nice
evidence.
doing business
I can do
with
it
you.
for 10 blood crystals, best offer. We got 24. Yes, we'll buy the upgrade. I'll take it. Visions
Good
of
work.
Cosmos. Nice doing business with you, lady. You'll need to install this manually. Take a look in your inventory. If you need more upgrades, you'll have to look elsewhere. That's the only one I have.
Don't be coy.
You should try buying a drink if you haven't. Heat on the street is that dead nebula. Knows where one is. Hold on. You should try buying a drink if you haven't. Heat on the street is that dead nebula. Knows where one is. Are we referring to a drink or are we referring to an upgrade with knows where one is? Dead nebula is a character. It's a note. Okay. I also heard one of the power station employees found something they shouldn't have. Good to know.
Sure.
I'm on it. How can I help, lady? I'm not worried about skins. We're going to skip that for now. We'll save our blood crystals for fast travel and upgrades. Vision of Cosmos attained. Knowledge tablet for Starlight. Please manually install from Starlight's inventory. These symbols were carved on an altar on a frigid asteroid following the wake of destroyed Eden. Man, we're hearing a bunch of terms that are new. Wake of destroyed Eden. Is that an event that happened? That's what it sounds like. Allows Starlight to process Cosmos glyphs. Let's go with case files. Oh my goodness, we got a bunch. All right, suspicions. We can get cynical, or we can request. Let's request. What secrets do you have? Anyone got a motive for last night? Lady, I've got lots of secrets to sell. All right, so we're going to need to use our blood crystals for this. I can give you a lot of different people's motives. I just don't have an opinion about who did it.
Got it.
Who's got motive then? These all come at a price. I'm not handing out candy. Secrets take a lot of work to acquire. Got something on the Grand Marshal, the Architect, the Doctor, the Happy Couple, and Witness. Witness. Happy Couple, that would be Lydia, and I can't remember her husband's name. Doctor, Architect. Grand Marshal's top of my list right now.
Business is business.
Take your pick, come with your wallets.
Oh, I'm glad to be back.
Gonna make a tidy profit. You got a point? Market for secrets. Yes, if you're selling secrets, we're certainly not the first. Mass murder opens the markets for people looking to buy secrets.
Who knows?
Is that an accusation? Not yet. Still got some investigating to do. I'm going to be straight up with you, lady. This island is full of snakes, and I want you to hear this from me.
That's strange.
I hate what the Syndicate have done to me. I'm an idol they trot out to rally the citizens. I gloss over the misery with a pretty smile. You talk about misery, but, like, come on. You're not getting murdered every time an island ends. I haven't got anything against idols, but this isn't for me. Montserrat devolved into paranoia. Sorry to speak ill of the dead. He was tightening his grip on us all.
Thank you.
One of the first things to go on the next island is my little emporium. Dictators can't have someone peddling secrets, can they? Is that enough to drive you to kill the entire council? No, I didn't do it, but someone did, and they're going to want to shift the blame. That's why I'm being straight with you. Yeah, but usually when people say they're being straight, it usually doesn't mean they're being straight. But that's your testimony. What about Henry? Henry Division. You think he did it? Do you? I'm asking you.
Secrets breed mysteries.
I don't have enough details. How did he escape? How did he breach the seals? The answer to every question seems to be a hand wave, and he's possessed by a demon. Convenient answers are dangerous. Yeah, I agree with that. All right, let's talk about your alibi. You ugly. You're not actually ugly. That's just the song. All right, last night. Where were you last night? I was here at my hideout waiting for Lydia's pickup. I'm always one of the last to leave the islands. Yuri thinks he's funny by making me wait. I left when Judge summoned everyone for the crisis meeting. More of your testimony. Any evidence of that? None. No alibi.
Got it.
Paint you in a bad light. I can only tell you the truth. If I knew a mass murder was going down, I'd have got a way to corroborate my alibi. There weren't any whispers of what was about to happen. Nothing. If Henry didn't do this, whoever did it managed to keep it extremely quiet. Am I taking your word on that?
Business is business.
I'm running a business here. If I had something, I'd sell it to you. So we can question her motive, but does she have a motive? What about Yuri's testimony?
Got it.
Yuri's got some things to say about you. Bet he does. He isn't my biggest fan. Says you want to be a soldier again. Says you want to be in the marshals.
That's strange.
How'd you two start talking about that? Ooh, look at her eyes. She's taken aback by that.
The investigator is here.
Asking around about motives. And you think that's enough to be my motive? That I'd kill the council just to try and get to be a marshal? Are you denying it? No, it's true, lady. Do you really think that's motive for mass murder? It's tenuous at best. Sounds tenuous to
Ew.
me. I'm glad you said that. I was dreading the snakes getting to you.
I have my ways.
It's no secret I want out of a life forced on me. I'd love to be a soldier again.
Doesn't add up.
Has to be done the right way, though, not through mass murder. I kind of believe that. All right, now you were involved with KHX, so we got to see what's up with this. Let's not be blunt. Well, she might appreciate bluntness. You know what? Let's go blunt. We need to talk, Acid. You never called me Acid.
Crime is repulsive.
Why was KHX accusing you of stealing the key to the second holy seal?
Me.
Shit.
When love dies,
Makes you a prime
all that
suspect.
remains-
Spill
We're
it.
in a dark time.
I promise I didn't kill the council. I need you to know that. Get on with it. The holy seals are the holy grails of the secret hunters. They're so locked down and under wraps.
You've got it wrong.
I was losing sleep each night thinking about them. I knew KHX designed the second seal, so I started talking to him. I also knew he was obsessed with me.
Sure.
Obsessed?
What do you mean?
More than I expected. I thought he was only just horny for me. We talking he was in it deep. But he got in his head that if we achieve perfection on the next island, he'd ascend to heaven.
Is this a fact?
His diary
or a
called you
truth?
his queen in the astral heaven. Good snooping, lady. Since I'm blessed by the gods, he coveted me as a trophy queen.
Honey.
The guy was out of his mind.
I don't like this.
You keep using the past tense.
Don't be coy.
I'm not stupid. If the council got on the bad side of a killer and the person who designed part of their security is missing, he's either dead or might as well be.
The facts and the truth
Yeah,
are
but
not
you
the
were
same.
very, very, comfortable with just saying was, right off the bat. Did you do it?
Secrets breed mysteries.
Please. Even if he was going to squill to Montserrat, I talked him down. Strung along in a relationship, I could persuade him to do almost anything. except give you the secret to the second holy seal. There was a data key he guarded. I took it and made a copy. How did you copy it?
Who knows?
You ask a lot of questions. Someone in Masahiro Heavy Industries owed me a favor. That favor was an hour in one of their high-end computer labs. Turned out to be a heavily encrypted digital key on a flash drive. Put the key back in his workshop, apologized profusely, and did something to take his mind off of it. I got that, but wasn't he clutching some type of pendant or something?
Ooh, the
Did you use the
investigator.
key?
Weird.
No. I know where and how, though. The obelisk on the beach. The key works on them.
The investigator is here.
And that's the second seal secret?
Thank you.
No, there's more, but I don't know what. Why didn't you use the key?
I'm innocent.
Bad vibes, lady. I could feel it in the air. Things were happening on the island.
When love dies, all
Still
that
makes you a
remains are the
suspect,
facts.
Crimson. I know. Yes, it does. What about the tuft of hair that we found? Found a tuft of your hair in KHX's workshop. And
Is this a fact?
put you at
or
the
a
scene of a
truth?
disappearance. Come on, lady. You know that doesn't prove anything. No, it just means that she was in his house at some point. Akiko. Let's talk about Akiko. Why would Akiko kill the council?
Business is booming.
Secrets aren't free. 2 of 14. So, my question becomes this, and this is not a question for you, the viewers. This is just me thinking out loud and letting you know my thought process. But playing video games as much as I have, is this a valid means of getting information, or is this a way of cheating through using in-game currency because I failed to find or ask the right questions, find like a hidden item or ask the right questions? Like, that's what's going through my mind right now. Is this something I should be spending my money on because I can't get it anywhere else? Or is this something that I spend my money on because I didn't explore or examine thoroughly myself? I don't know. In order to test it, we're going to buy this first one. And then we're going to hold off. And then if we kind of run into a standstill, then we'll buy the rest. But we're going to buy one just to see what it's like. Deal.
Thank you.
Good crystals, minimal imperfections. Kiko is a soldier through and through. She's always a leader. They're the only family she's ever wanted.
Secrets are dangerous.
Marshals aren't syndicate, though. They're citizens. Security measure by Montserrat. They don't have our immortality, and they don't get moved between islands.
Sure.
That makes them expendable, too. Precisely.
I have my ways.
Kiko has endured a millennia of sadness watching her troops die or get left behind. She wants them in the syndicate. Get them gene therapied up and create a battalion of immortal soldiers. Enter heartache. Gene therapy. Gene therapy. So, does this take place in like our current reality, just very far into the future, to where gene therapy and this simulation thing can take place? And we have goat head ladies with outer gods? Or is this just completely alternate? Curious. She's mentioned to the syndicate to try and get her marshals inducted, been refused every time. She's hurting and she's angry. Okay.
That's weird.
What does she get from murdering the council? She wouldn't be promoted to a position where she can change the rules and keep her marshals alive between islands. She'd use the murder to scare the new council. The untouchables become touched by the hand of death. She can argue for increased militarization on the next island, scapegoated on a citizen, and panic the next council into creating martial law with troops inducted into the syndicate.
Ooh, the investigator is here.
Use loyal troops rather than expendable ones. Precisely. Montserrat was always scared of immortal soldiers having dangerous thoughts and leading a coup. If Kiko did this, she proves that the threat isn't from the marshals.
The investigator
Got any
is...
proof? Sure do. I pulled this from the Moon database. Never know when something like this will come in useful. Motion. Okay, thanks. Lady, here's more. I haven't got proof, so I'm not charging you for what I'm about to say. Kiko falls in love with her troops. That's why she hurts so much. She has had a string of relationships throughout the islands.
That's strange.
There's someone special on this island.
Thank you.
Captain Voth. Is the highest ranking marshal under Akiko. No evidence to that, though. The highest ranking marshals are chosen to guard the council during the birth of a new island.
What the hell?
So he was murdered last night?
We're in a dark time.
It's that way. So if her lovers are dying when the island ends, her motive is to kill the council to push her agenda through, get her marshals into the syndicate, and make them immortal.
Got it.
Pretty big bet to make.
Me.
I agree. Something doesn't add up. What about Voth then? If Akiko is involved, does she let Voth die?
I have my way.
Sacrifice for the greater good?
Oh,
I need to find some more truth. Voth? Well, we haven't seen the crime scene, but as far as we know, there wasn't anybody else who was murdered, so Voth could have been the one who did it. Though that motive to me doesn't sound super solid, because it really just seems like you would murder the council just for a chance to get what you want, not for like a sure bet. And for something as extreme based on this whole society that we're witnessing here, I don't think the juice is worth the squeeze on that, but we'll see. So these are motives that we can buy. We're going to wait on these. We'll come back. We'll talk about Yuri's alibi. Did you see Yuri last night? Yuri handles Lydia on the last night of an island. You should speak to her. That's it. That's it. Henry's escape. What do you know about the escape last night? Secrets about that haven't worked their way to me about Henry's escape. You think there's more to it, and there seems there might be physical evidence near the scene. What the report says is true. The only way to the council building is through the Syndicate HQ. If he went through there, he'd have been logged. Check the Nightmare computer logs. Okay. Alright, for now, we will call that good. Let's hang out. Time for a chat? Find yourself on an island full of criminals, lady. Are you one? Are you one of them? A criminal plotting the downfall of paradise? Not for the crime you're investigating. What does that mean?
Don't be coy.
All shops need stock. My trade is secrets. I don't have a wholesale supplier I can get deliveries from. Why?
why?
Why you? Boredom mostly.
Who knows?
I never should have let Montserrat convince me to be an idol. There's nothing wrong with being an idol. There isn't, but it's not the life for me. I was caught up in wanting to help the Syndicate and gave up a life I loved. We are the Syndicate, the ruling elites. It's easy for everyone in that tower to think that crime is something everyone does but them. I'm just keeping a record,
Sure.
which you sell.
Business is business.
You're the one buying. Relationship increase. Come back later. May your journey be endless, and may you reach the moon. Is the moon god? The moon god's not the one we're trying to revive, right? Because that's the one that wants to, like, end the world, right? Okay, we've been over here. Well, we've been down here. We haven't been up on this ledge. I do want to go to... it's this way, right? So yeah, I do want to go to the prison. Let's just hop down here and then hop right back up over here. Let's look through here while we're here. What is this? Is this a capsule machine? Desirable Bear Chan phone charm. Bear Chan, a famous dog on the island that saved a man's life. It looks like Doge. She said we need to buy a drink. When Dead Nebula, New Acid's favorite premium beer. We need to buy one of those. I'm assuming we need to find the vending machine that has the Dead Nebula beer. What does the Dead Nebula can look like? We need to, like, sear that into our memory. I'm not seeing... Maybe on one of these ads. Come on, show me the beer can. This is Paradise Island. Oh, it actually says what sequence it is to the citizens that wander around here. Here's Dead Nebula beer. What does it look like? Just yellow and red? Okay. keep an eye out for that. I thought we saw the can somewhere. We'll keep looking around. Where was the way to get over here? We saw a guard that kind of led us over there, but I don't remember where we saw that at. I thought it was here. I could be wrong. Oh well, we'll just keep exploring. But we're going to do that next episode. Thanks for watching. If you enjoy my content, please consider a like, a comment, and or subscribe. Stay tuned for the next episode. We'll see you then. Bye-bye.